try that again. It says orientation is locked. Rotate screen again. And it shouldn't be locked. Because it's supposed to be that way round. How stupid. Dominic. Hello, Dominic. I can see you. Dominic, are we the right way up? Or are we on a side, Dominic? Dominic is there. Is anybody else there? See, it's not telling me. It's not counting that Dominic is there.
Oh.
Are you there, Dominic? This is YouTube's own software for you. It's absolutely rubbish. Christopher's there as well. Hi, Christopher. Christopher, can you tell me, Christopher, are we the right way up? Is this vertical video, or is it the right way up, or is it square, or is it the proper 16:9 way round? Which way round are we, Dominic? Which way round are we, Christopher? It's horizontal, but squished. How do you mean it's squished? Is it like I've not turned my phone round the right way?
Shall I go and have a look?
Yes, right way, Andy. It says right way. Right, I'm going to go away a minute and go and have a look what's happening. I'll be back in a minute, folks. Just have a look at those a minute. Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes, everybody.
Ads. Square or yeah, squashed.
Well, people want to talk to you. Now I've got them on. They'll want you. I see what you mean by it's squished. I do see what you mean when you say it's squished. Unfortunately, I can't see it because what I'm having to do, because of where I am, and because of the lack of having a computer to run it through, because I'm out here, I'm having to use YouTube's own app. You see, when we did Blackpool, we didn't use YouTube's own app. It actually all ran through Shed HQ through a proper computer. And I used basically a third-party piece of software to link to that computer. And then the computer sent out the live stream just like it does every Sunday. But here we are coming direct without going through Shed HQ. So we're having to rely on the nonsense here. So it is coming out a bit squished. But I'm hoping that it's kind of making sense. It's coming out squished. If you're watching it on a telly, set your telly to 4:3 and it'll look a bit better. Set it manually to 4:3 mode and it'll look a bit better. Dominic Withers, it says, I spy a Jade Green 300 series phone. You do indeed, Dominic. He says, I like the wall phone as well. It says, Andy, it mirrored. Yeah, it's YouTube. It's shit, I tell you. YouTube is shit. You can use anybody else's app for video streaming. It's always better than YouTube's. This is mirrored. It won't be mirrored when I turn the camera around. I can't unmirror it. When you're actually on, I don't think you can unmirror it. I don't think. Retouch on. It says rotate the screen. So if I rotate the screen like that, what happens then? What's happened now? Am I the right way up now? Am I square? What's happened now? Now I've done that, and I've rotated that. Are we square? Are we the right way up? How are we? Come on, speak to me, somebody. Video is sideways. No, it's sideways. So YouTube is telling me to do totally the opposite thing to what I need to do. They really do need to scrap this app and start again. They really do. Right. Anyway, we'll soldier on. It's all right, Andrew. We've sorted it.
All right.
We're on. I think we're the right way around. Are we the right way around now? That red phone should be on the left-hand side of your screen. So if we're the right way around, which hopefully we are. If not, we'll sort it out in post and re-put it up later. But yeah, Dominic says he spots a Jade Green 300 series.
The 300.
Yeah.
This one, was it?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the 300.
Yeah.
It's even got its own junction box on it. I don't know if you can see the junction box. I think it's got.
Well, it's got a Jade Green junction box as well. Yeah.
But,
and that's a proper Jade Green one, isn't it? It's not
yeah.
one that somebody's painted.
No, it is green.
Yeah, it is genuinely green.
Genuine green.
Ah.
You see the green.
It's a bottom a different colour as well. It's the base a different colour to normal.
No, about the same.
Is that a normal grey base? It just looks a bit greeny because there's green things near it.
Maybe the light.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
It's any more coloured ones.
Yeah. You got
There's a Siemens under. I don't think I see the Siemens in it. I don't.
Well, I'll get a camera into it.
I don't know. You get that one out. There's a Siemens green.
In the corner there. That's a. Yeah. What? There's a name for them, isn't there? I can't remember what the name is.
Siemens of London, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what do they call them? Those. There's a name for them. I can't remember what it is.
200 Siemens.
You know, there's a name for the Siemens ones, and I can't remember. You know, they've got like a trade name for them. But there's one or two things as you can see. There's a.
You saw the boxes all
706s,
boxed up. All the new ones in the boxes never been used.
Yeah.
There's all the
746 auto table
anyone
telephone.
want to get down to have a look?
I think we pulled one of these down last time when I filmed it, didn't we?
Yeah, I had about a bad shoulder then, and they couldn't get them down. Remember?
I can't remember what it was. What we.
Do you want me to get one? Any particular one?
Yeah. Randomly pick one.
I think it's I don't know what this one is. No idea. Oh, let's have a look now. Oh, this is a Bakelite one in the box. I won't take it out. Never been out of the box.
Never been out of the box.
Never been out of the box. Bakelite. I think it says 300.
Yeah.
See all the original packaging.
Dominic says that Siemens thing is a Neo phone.
Oh.
Yeah. It also says, how did you start collecting telephones?
A long, long time ago, when they were supposed to be smashed up, they were meant to be thrown away.
Yeah.
All this was rubbish. It was meant for the skip.
Yeah. So did they come out of skips and things?
No, they were meant for nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
They were rubbish. Just people's rubbish at the time.
So you went up to somebody somewhere?
No, I just got them off somebody. They were like car boot sales anywhere.
Right. So you found them in car boots and things.
Car boots, help people getting rid of them.
Can you remember where this one came from?
Can't remember.
No, that's my problem. I
Oh,
can't
such-
remember where any of them came from, unless I've written on them and put a tag on them to say
Any
this
other-
came from such and such a
Shall we bring
place.
any other ones down?
Yeah,
Some on internet, some on
yeah.
auctions.
Try a random box.
What's this special? I don't know what this one is. It's heavy. Oh God, let me.
It's a bit like Deal or No Deal. This.
Oh,
It's heavy. It's like a Bakelite then. Oh, no.
oh, I tell you what this is.
You know what it is.
A big bell.
A big bell.
Remember the bells for the outside?
Blimey, it's a big bell, that.
It's a big telephone bell for the outside and never been used.
Big bell with no bells on it. Oh, they're the
All
bells.
packed up. Never been opened.
Crikey.
What's that? Oh, it is weight heavy. It's
That was a...
any particular. Should we bring some more down, or
Go on, try one more. Try one more.
like if I can
Make
reach it?
make a selection.
Oh God,
What can you reach?
I can reach one now. God. This one. This is a Busby poster. That's
That's Busby.
Busby.
I remember Busby.
And this one is oh God, what's this
That's a 746, I think.
yeah, 746 telephone.
Yeah. And that's how they come in the box.
That's how they come.
In the box. An ivory one that's
GEC. This is
an ivory one that's still ivory as well.
still waiting for a little
Yeah.
box. And should we do another one, or there's some GPO ones? Yeah, if I can get them down. Okay. Oh. No idea what this one is. This one is GEC Black 741.
So that's a wall phone,
That's
isn't
a
it?
war phone. All boxed up.
All boxed up, same as before. Crikey.
Never been out of the box.
And the other one, special packet number
This is,
1017.
This is GPO.
Special packet
Special
number
package.
1017.
That's what they used to come in.
Is that a number for the box then?
No, that's
1017?
the phone, I think. Well, I don't know about that.
Packaging material.
Yeah, look at that.
Only the GPO could give part number to the cardboard box. A 706.
And it's even got the junction box on it. You can see somewhere a junction box. I'm not going to take it out, but there is actually a junction box on it.
Yeah.
What's this? 706.
Yeah, it's
And that's the handset in there.
it's an early-ish 706 that, yeah.
There you are, the handset.
The handset.
And I think the other box up there is the same one, same type.
Well, of all the ones that I've got, I think there's one that's in the box. So you've got quite a good hit rate having things in the
They
boxes.
chucked a lot out. Nobody wanted them. I don't know if people want them today. Nobody.
Yeah, well, people. I think people do want them today, but people would have
wanted them when I am.
people would have chucked the boxes out though, wouldn't they? Because
Yeah.
you know when they installed them, your friendly GPO engineer who installed your phone,
They want the van
Well,
all out of the boxes.
they're on the van, but they'd throw the box away at some stage, wouldn't they?
When I went out on the van, he said, "Which colour do you want?" And they were on the shelves, just all like this.
Yeah.
All, there's a wartime one, a scrambler,
Scrambler down in the corner there,
down there next to the French one.
and a glass insulator there. That must not be British.
Mm.
Because Britain didn't have glass insulators, did we?
Just what's this one here? I know what this is.
What's he got in there?
There's a stamper here to stamp your numbers on.
Oh, that's the number stamp.
That's the stamper.
That's the number stamp.
I've even got old cards as well, but they never been used. What's this one now? Well, you know what this is. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, curly pigtail.
A curly whirly
Yeah, curly whirly.
to put your cable on.
Yeah.
Put them on the bracket.
That's a very modern way of putting your cables up, actually. That.
And this is a bell set, still in the box.
Number one?
I'm not sure. It's very faded, the boxes. It's bell set. I can't see it.
Bell set number... No, neither can I.
But it's never been used.
41. Bell set number 41. Or it might even be 441.
Oh.
I think it's... No, I think it's 41. When you get it in the right light. I think it's a bell set 41, that. Well, there's a phone or two.
There's some nice bells. There's some nice ones here, nice wooden ones here. Look, the old ones. They're quite a bit dusty. You don't mind the dust on it. That's quite a nice one, isn't it?
Is that an American one?
I'm not sure what this one is.
Does it say anything on the back?
Oh God, I can't see anything. Can't see nothing on that.
1,000 ohms. 1,000 ohms is all it says on the back.
Oh.
But, yeah.
See some of them, some of these candlesticks, and you've got the bell sets underneath. You can see the
Yeah, there's lots of differences in those candlesticks, isn't there?
I think you did before telephones. Then you had the this was American
Oh, Morse code.
Morse code, and this one I think is about 1884 somewhere. It's been mounted.
Crikey. That's a sender, isn't it?
I'm not sure the receiver and all.
How does
Yeah, I
it,
think it's got the receiver with it.
does it receive somehow
That one is the receiver, and this is the sender, I think.
through that?
Yeah.
Wow. I have to set 2 wires up and
Test it out.
try it. Yeah.
The early version of the mobile app. Then you got your pulpit. Mind the dust on it. This is about 1895, this one.
Is that an Ericsson from Beeston?
I have no idea. I think it's got a bit faded at the moment. But
They did something similar to that.
yeah, there's your Swiss one. Then you've seen that one.
Yes.
You've seen this one.
Yeah, and some American princesses there, by the looks of it.
Yeah, pink one. Didn't you say they were rare pink ones?
Yes, very rare pink ones,
There
yeah.
we are.
That's a real pink one.
That is
As
a
opposed
pink.
to mine, which was a painted pink one.
There's no paint on that one. That is the genuine colour. Pink. That way around.
Yeah, it looks properly pink, that.
Yeah, that is a pink one. It's going to be slightly.
Or does it?
No, it's dust on it.
Are you sure that's pink?
Yeah, that's pink.
I'm not convinced that's pink.
You can see inside it is pink.
Is it?
I think that's just gone a bit slightly discoloured.
I'm not totally convinced, Andrew.
Oh,
Let's have a, let me put my camera down a minute.
comes
The way
with
to
a
find
cap.
out. Because they were very good at painting the inside as well as the outside.
Pink.
Yeah. But it does actually look pink inside there, that.
Yeah, that is pink.
But they were quite good at, because they did sort of take them apart to paint them. So yeah, pink one is rare
Oh,
because people have since painted them pink.
can I do that now? You can look coming slightly on the camera.
There you go.
A
One handset. Right. Dominic says it's fascinating to see what they looked like as they were delivered. And Christopher says he's got a new PMG 271 Bakelite phone and it's working. Right, I'm just trying to read the chat as we go in. Dominic says, what phone do you use as your regular phone? That's a good question.
The normal phone I use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
So, like this one on the desk here.
Yeah.
This is actually plugged in.
Not at the moment because BT mucked them up when they switched the lines over. It used to work. BT wired them all in.
Yeah.
They switched me over to the fibre line, and the phones don't work after that.
Oh, so that don't work now.
Not now. They switched me over. So I got to go downstairs to use it.
No, it's completely dead.
Yeah.
It's
They switched it over and they...
Are these going through a PBX then somewhere?
No. That was the extension from downstairs.
Right.
And they switched me over and you had to plug it into that router.
Yeah. So what you need is that router plugging into your system in your house rather than just into one phone.
So when they did that,
Yeah.
they seemed to, well, they just cut all that off
Yeah.
and just left the one phone ringing.
We can fix that. After another visit, we can fix that.
Oh.
We can make that work. That's
Or
not
a double adapter and have another line coming up.
that's not a problem. Yeah, you can do it that way. Yeah. But yeah.
That's the one I used to use. So I did like using these in case I break them. And there's also this one here. It's not. This is a nice one. Oh, well, this is not the original box. There's a nice red one there.
Penzance.
Mm.
That's a 200, isn't it? A
200.
GPO.
No
200.
bell box on it at all.
Yeah.
I think I've got a green bell set here, but I got a green bell set. Oh, I don't think I like it.
Now, what bell set is that? Is that a
No idea.
26 or a? It's a refurbished one. 59A. So I was wrong on both counts.
Oh,
50,
what does that mean?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they use a 59A for. I've got a suspicion it might just be a bell. Somebody will know. Does anybody know what a 59A is? Dominic says they mucked his house phones up too when they put the thing in for the digital voice.
They pay you, they charge you to put them in the phones. Later on, they disconnect them all in. Oh. And this is quite a nice. Oops. You know what this one is, don't you?
This is a skeleton.
A skeleton phone. That's got some age to it.
Yeah, that's from the very early days.
Bare terminals will be allowed today.
Yeah.
God, I don't know if it works. Never tried it.
If that was to ring, has it got a bell? I mean, it's got a bell. Yeah.
Underneath.
If that was to ring and you put your hand across them terminals, you get quite a kick off that. Yeah. Or indeed, if you turn the handle and put your hand across the terminals, you get quite a kick off it as well. Yeah. Try not to electrocute yourself live. But yeah.
And there's some modern ones. There's a nice blue one here. Nice. I like this one.
Concord Blue.
Concord Blue. I like the.
The theory is they're rare. In practice, I don't think they are.
I saw a lot of these.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those.
I tell you which ones I think is the rare ones. Two of them. The one behind the mustard one, I think they're rare.
Yellow one, yeah.
And the brown ones I never saw.
Topaz yellow. Yeah, well, I think the yellow ones are the rarest colour.
Yeah, I never saw any of them.
Working on the theory of the number that I've got.
Yeah.
A lot of people say they've got a yellow phone, but they haven't. They've got an ivory phone
Off colour.
that's sort of got a suntan.
And the brown ones,
The brown ones, well, much later on. The brown ones didn't come out until the 80s. They were always 8746s. They'd always got a cord on like that, the brown ones. And they were sold in what would have then been a telecom shop. They were sold. But yeah, the brown ones, purely because they were much later.
They weren't very nice looking, the browns. I didn't like the colour on them.
Yeah.
I'd rather a black one than a brown one.
Yeah, well, it's funny when you think about it, because the brown ones, they ought to have been a thing of the 70s, didn't they? The brown ones, when you think about it. Because 70s, everything was orange and brown and yellow, wasn't it? So why did that not come out in 1972 instead of like 1982? They'd have moved more of them. And that's unusual as well, because it's green.
Green, but I think it's not a GPO.
It's not a GPO one. It's a
GEC.
Yeah, I think GEC did them in front. Yeah,
In green.
yeah, it is GEC though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've got a funny coloured one of those, it's a GPO one. It's a GEC one, most likely. It's certainly not. GPO only did them in grey, black, and ivory. Those.
You got intercom ones then.
Yeah, we've got the two 706s. What they wiped up and used as intercoms and sold them in the shops again, in the telecom shops. One has a thing for a battery underneath the handset, somewhere in there. I don't know if you can see that in there.
Takes a little
There's
battery.
Takes a PP3 battery, yeah. And that one doesn't.
That one.
I've got two of those, but I've got two half sets because I've got two that have the battery in.
Oh.
So I think I've got two half sets, and somebody somewhere has got what they think is two ordinary phones that don't work.
You were the best half.
Yeah.
You can do more than that.
Yeah.
These are the candlesticks then. This is an American one.
Right, this is quite an
See the difference with the American candlesticks?
oddball collection of candlesticks.
The base went from the back of not from the middle. The British ones went from the centre.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the centre, and the dials were at the slope.
Yes. I'll give you that. What is that? That
I
is-
don't know, that's a candlestick, I don't know that. Oh God, I can't see that.
Candlestick telephone number 4. The second. Can you read that, folks? I'll read it for you. The second in the GPO candlestick series, designed as telephone number 4 in 1914, it was usually installed with bell set number 5 or 15, and early number 4s with their original bell sets are now rare, as most were recovered and modified by the GPO for use with the later automatic exchangers. This 1915 example has its original number 2 transmitter, which could be rotated to deter the carbon granules from cohering. It has also retained its early type wooden connection block. So that's a telephone number
Yeah, I think the
4.
wooden block is down here. Yeah. There's a wooden.
On the end of a green cord. Oh yeah.
Wooden terminal block.
Crikey.
And I think the bell set is under there somewhere.
I've never seen one of those before.
No, I've never. First one, I think I did. I think I went to an auction.
All the ones I've ever seen have been basically like this. You see, I'm never sure about this. When they've got this printed on here, I'm always a bit suspicious of that. It's trying to be too clever, is it?
Well,
not as it should be.
this was a restored one.
Yeah.
This is but you can see the different heights from the American one. It's a bit smaller. A bit
Yeah, the American
shorter.
one is shorter, isn't it?
Shorter. But that's the ordinary British.
Yeah, that's a 150. That one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
just the plain.
What they sort of became in the 20s and that. If you're going to get one now, it's often a 150 that turns up. and that. But yeah, it's a heck of a collection.
Yeah, underneath there's some more on the floor here, but
Got bell sets down there.
there's loads of bell sets that they're for the phones. These are the bell sets for these.
Yeah.
And the American bell sets are also metal. That was wooden.
Yeah.
Feel to that one, and some phones that are right on the floor. There's some American phones. These I quite like with the buttons underneath.
Yeah, it's a house exchange
It's
system, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, it's there's your Jubilee one. That's got the white bell box to it.
Did you know there's two versions of these Jubilee phones? The thing in the middle, the crest in the middle, is different depending where you are in the country. There was a Scottish version
Oh,
and an English version. So apparently there's some with a crest that I assume must have thistles on it.
oh. We must have a leak of ours.
So there's two. No, I don't think you had a Welsh one.
Oh,
I don't think they bothered for Wales
no.
for some reason. But
Yeah.
I'm told there's two versions. I've not seen two versions, but I'm told there were two versions. Not sure if it's true or not.
Oh,
But and then you've got a payphone. Is that a payphone out of a hospital? Or
yeah, that's a payphone. That's
one of these mobile ones that you used
Yeah.
to have on a trolley in a hospital.
That's what they used to wheel around on the. Well, I tell you what this is. I don't know if you can guess what this is. It's not the dust on it. You know what that is?
Is it a Wi-Fi antenna off a pole?
It's off the telephone pole. The top of the pole.
Has it got an antenna in it? Is it a Wi-Fi antenna?
No, it's an old
It's
one.
just a junction box.
Just a junction box.
Oh, I never realised they were rubber.
All
Cracky. A few
terminals.
terminals in there.
And,
I'm not going to ask how you got that off the top of the pole.
No, it was quite hard time enough. It was, yeah. And then you'd have the bracket then. They're like new this one. These were dates on them. I don't know if I can see now, just a GPO on them.
Oh, that's a single one, isn't
That's
it?
a single one. But, then underneath there are more American phones. And then you got this one. Oh, I've got this one. That was a wind-up one. Which way around is that?
Yeah, that's got the handset again from that one you were showing me earlier in that box.
But,
Next one along's interesting. I've not seen one like that before.
which one?
That sort of brownie coloured.
That's mottled
one.
brown, that one. That's
Yeah.
a French one.
That's French, is it?
That one was broken. And there was a little tiny hole in it. And
Yeah.
somebody fixed it. And he fixed the hole in it. I don't know if I can. It's got a piece on the back. Yeah, that is mottled brown.
They had something. The French had something about privacy, didn't they? Because they've always got a mother-in-law's receiver on a French phone.
I don't know if you can see, but it's been repaired. There's a little hole in it.
He's made a damn
He's
good
done
job
a
of
good
that.
job of this. He had to make a little mottled brown, and it took him ages just to get the little flecks of different colours in it. And he stuck all that back on.
Is it the guy who restored that totally smashed mottled brown phone that there's pictures of around?
I don't know.
There was
Can't remember his name.
there
now.
was something. Was it like some rare, something like a 200 series, and it was it was completely smashed, and somebody got away of restoring it using resin.
Yeah, he was
and-
like a resin. He mixed it up.
I bet it's the same guy.
I'm trying to think his name.
Because
now.
when he'd done it, it was like it had never been broke. It
Yeah,
was
you can see him
completely invisible.
that was in 12.
Yeah.
It's been stuck on now. That one is.
Yeah, it's really good, that.
There's one that's never been touched as well. This one. The waffle.
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of these in Not in as good a condition as that, and not
Oh.
with the wall bit on them.
Oh, the
Because
board, the backboard.
Yeah, the backboard is separate, isn't it? But,
Yeah. These will be trim phones.
real
This one
ways.
here, I think this one here, I don't know if you noticed anything special on this one. I do like the matching cords on them.
That's a Series 1.
Mark 1, yeah. That's a Mark 1.
So, what date? Eh?
1974?
Well, that looks
No.
like it's a 79.
73.
But it can't be 79 if it's a Mark 1.
No, it's 73, I think.
I think that's a 9.
Oh,
So turn it this way around.
I think it's just been.
Is that a 3 or a 9? On
I
the
think
end
it's
of
a
them?
3.
I don't. I think it's a 9.
Oh.
But it can't be 1979 in a Mark 1 case, unless it's two things that have been married
Put
together.
you think?
Yeah, I think that's. I think that's a different case on a different base.
Somebody's
That.
been fiddling around.
See, everything fits, so it's really hard to know what's what, because everything fits together.
And then you got your
Yeah, we've got American phones at the top.
some American phones
Yeah.
underneath
American phones at the bottom,
with American bell. That's the American outside bell.
and then British stuff in the middle.
Mm.
That.
So
That's very good. That payphone.
oh, that chrome one.
Yeah, that's what you see in all the films and that, isn't it?
Yeah, that
So-
came.
Somebody goes into a phone booth. That's what's in there.
I got the key for that one.
Yeah,
You can open the box up.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Go open the cash box at the bottom.
They got some what do they have? There's some boxes in it. I don't know what's in that one. And some underneath. There's some boxes of phones. Can you see the boxes? Have a look in front.
Yeah.
If you can reach it out.
We'll have a look then. Let me put that down there a minute. And I will turn that around like that. Let's see what's in the box.
Nice to put. I think that's an American one.
They don't feel very heavy. Oh, 2500 desk.
Oh,
It says on it, so. Yeah, it's a 2500. I'm not going to take it out because it's all wrapped up, but
there's some of these.
can you see in there? No, you can't, but you can enough.
You can take the top off.
It's a 2500 desk phone. So it's a push button 500 series basically in there. Still in the box from America. The postage would now cost more than the phone.
The phone, yeah, they cost more. Even little things sending over
Yeah.
now cost you more.
Yeah. I don't know if Donald sorted that out for us.
There's another box there if you want to.
Find something.
Oh, the 5p for the.
Yeah. I thought it was 25 cents, but it's an old 5p.
It goes in the. There's another one there for to take it out. There's another phone
Another box, hang on.
in the corner.
Better get on my knees for this.
I'm not very good on my knees these days.
I'm alright getting down, it's getting up again.
Get it up.
I might still be here in 2 years' time.
I get stuck.
Oh, now it tells me.
If they don't.
So that's,
Did you get try and get it or?
I'll be alright in a minute. When I've got room to get my foot in. Oh, there's another phone there. Oh,
Yeah.
I know what that is.
That's the
That's one of them. Which one of them is not a dial on? One of those. Without a dial. I restored one of these for somebody. Somebody got one of these with a dial that didn't work. And he said to me, he said, if you mend my phone, he said, I mend old fountain pens. You mend my phone, I will restore you 2 fountain pens. So I thought, that's a good deal. It was an awful phone to have to mend.
oh god.
It really was. It was really hard
I
work.
think the bell's missing.
To
Just
get it
when I looked
working.
into it. The bell was missing.
Some of them didn't have bells in.
Oh,
Some of them didn't have bells in. Right. Right, in this box is, looks like it's a 706. It is, it's a 706,
shiny.
a black shiny. So this one has been out of the box though, I'll move it so you can see it.
It has come out of the box.
This one has been
The innards
out
are
of the-
missing.
out of the box, this one.
You can take
But-
the phone out.
But it's a new one because it's still got the original label in.
What year was it made?
It was made in, let's have a guess, 1965, 1963,
Oh,
1963, that one.
very shiny, the plastic.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think it's been issued, that. It may, 63, there is a chance that might be Diacon as well.
Oh. It's quite a hard plastic, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, if it's Diacon and it's unissued, that's very good because that means it will not be cheap. Apparently, this Morse code set was owned and used by James A. Maxwell, who was agent at Warren Station around 1884, located in Harrison Township, Section 36, Lee County, Iowa. Now, we were saying earlier on about that other payphone that's downstairs. I said I think it comes from Iowa, didn't I?
yeah.
And that comes from Iowa. So did a lot of your American stuff all come at the same
No,
time?
different places. All
So it
different.
didn't all come from this
No.
museum that shut down then?
No.
Because there's an Iowa connection.
The only thing
going
that
on.
came from the museum is
Yeah.
the one that there's a big sign behind you. There's a big sign behind that chair.
What's that one down there?
That's an American one, is it?
Oh, it's a push button wolf.
Oh. You can have one of them if you want to take one back with you.
Push button wolf. I will take you up on that offer.
There's quite a lot you can have.
Have a push button wolf on there, yeah.
You
Push
can go
button, a push button wolf phone.
bit dirty. Don't show the
I've used in. Dirty phones are the best ones because they're the ones that haven't been messed with. Whenever I get a phone, if I buy a phone off eBay, if I buy one that's covered in spiders and dust and muck and grime, it's easy to get working. If I get one that's all polished up, they're the ones where somebody's took the innards out and not put them back in again. Yeah.
Well, this one here, this was the last one. I got this one. Somebody said it wasn't working. The dial tone doesn't break on it. And I tried it and it seemed to work okay.
That 706 there.
Yeah, it seems to be. It said it was not working. It doesn't break
That
the
one.
dial tone, but I think they've plugged into a modern line.
Quite possibly.
There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with it.
quite possibly. Cool. So it's there, and it's got the proper 706 dial labelling as opposed to the 746 dial label,
Yeah.
which is slightly different. Cool. Very good. That. Excellent.
You
Right.
can stay down and see what your stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've got. If I can get up from down here. Well, hang on a minute. Put that there. Right? Right, I'll try and get up off the floor.
Well, I get trouble as well.
Otherwise, I'll see you here next week.
Lean on this one.
Hang on, I'm going up. I've got to unfold my leg out the corner. If you think the room we normally use is small, you should try this one.
It's small anyhow.
Yeah, actually, it's about the same size. But normally, I'm sat down and don't move. I don't try and get on the floor and things, you see.
See, I was saying before, you said the junction boxes, they said they all. If I can get this off now. There you go, maybe I'll be able to get it off.
That's a big junction box, that.
See, they're all the terminals are wired in. See how they're all wired in together? They're all wired
Yeah.
in.
And that comes already on the end of the wire, does
Yeah.
it? Ah.
And,
So you don't have to wire them
I'd like to see how they work. I'd like to get one working.
on the side.
And,
And you've got the obligatory Erica phone there. Have you ever cut yourself off on it?
which one that?
Yeah, that.
So this one has got a little
Yeah.
bit of a fault. This one, it doesn't come out very good. It takes its time.
Yeah, they're the worst telephones in the world, they are.
It's
Because you pick them up,
you can't use one hand. You can't.
you pick it up and you go, and somebody says to you, can you just take this number down? And you go, yeah, just hang on, I'll get a pen. You put the phone down and you cut them off.
It's just awkward.
Yeah,
And no bell in them either.
designed by
This is the post office one. This
an idiot. Basically, though.
post office telephone property. This one.
Post office property.
Yeah. So.
That's probably why it don't work.
this one.
But yeah, so it's an interesting collection.
There's a Siemens red one down there. Don't you saw that one?
Down in the corner there. That looks like a 300 series.
Yeah, it's made of red in Siemens.
Wow.
So that's a.
Right. I ask everybody this question. Nobody's ever got one. Have you got the loudspeaker, the American loudspeaker?
I don't even say the
from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, no, they were American, weren't they?
Nobody's ever got. Well, you've got a lot of American phones. Nobody's ever got one of those loudspeakers from Charlie.
I've seen for sale somewhere.
You know when they made the Charlie's Angels film? I actually through fluke, I ended up having an email conversation with John August, who wrote the first of the Charlie's Angels films. I didn't realise at the time, but through fluke, I sent a few emails to him and that. And apparently, when they were making that first Charlie's Angels film, Cameron Diaz and whatnot in, they couldn't find them either. And in the film, there's two different ones. It changes in the film.
I've seen them for sale.
Yeah.
I've seen selling.
I've very, very rarely seen one for sale.
Which is your favourite phone and a lot of these?
I don't know really. I don't know.
I was always told, you can see here, this is this one
Yeah.
used to be an old one of these. And they were converted and put a handset on them.
Yes, I think that's right. Yeah.
And somebody said they converted a lot of them back, and they became rare when they converted them back.
Converted them back.
They went back to convert them from that back to that
Right.
because they looked.
I don't know. I've heard about them doing that and turning them black. I've heard about that happening. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which is my
But
favourite.
they used to be like that, and they converted them to that.
Yeah.
And a lot of them come back to that now because people like the old. So
Yeah.
you can have a look at your phones now. Or?
Yeah, let's go and have a look at what because what's happening, you see, is some of the stuff from here is going to join the collection, which hopefully one day might end up in a museum. Oh, you got two insulators up on the post up the garden.
Yeah, and one on the shed, the summer house or whatever.
Oh, right. Have we got a wire across?
No, you said that last time. I put a cable across it.
I don't think you got the insulators up last time.
Yeah, they were.
I've just got to show
They've been
you
up.
this. Can
Do
you
you want
see,
to come outside to see them?
can you see the insulators up there? That's just brilliant, that.
And on the shed or the summer house.
You can't put a wire across there. You've got to put a wire across there. If I'd have known, I'd have brought you a coil of wire and put across.
I got wire there.
You got some.
I got a whole roll of wire.
You got a load down there, have you? All
See
right.
under the brown one on the because it's black. You can't.
Somewhere.
It's just on the just under there, just under the on the field telephone. Just on top of the field telephone,
On top of the field telephone.
you can see a roll of wire.
Down here. Where? Oh yeah. There. Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's gone now. I can't. There. There it is. Yeah. That's the stuff, yeah. That's your challenge. I'm going to leave it with you, that challenge. You want one of these wind-up phones in here, one of these wind-up phones in your summer house at the garden, and then you can ring yourself. No. Isn't it nice to see a house that's still got fields behind it?
Yeah.
That the crooked council's not built a housing estate on.
Well, they're trying to.
Yeah, they succeeded at the back of mine. Yeah,
They're trying to do it.
yeah, they've succeeded at the back of mine. Haven't you, Bolsover District Council? Hang your heads in shame.
You can see it. We got that one.
Andrew,
Yeah.
joke for you.
What?
What's the difference between a local councillor and Santa Claus?
I have no idea.
Santa Claus works one day a year.
Oh, God. There's another one there.
Right, we got there. That's it. There's another one on the wall.
Let me go, you never watch it. Right. Does anybody want to get to this box before I open
Oh,
it?
right, the box. Yeah. Somebody's going to mention your jukebox in a minute. I'm
Yeah, I
sure.
was looking at the box and I thought, what's this box? And then this opens up by here.
Yeah.
And I thought, what's in this? So I had a look into it. And what was it? It was a field telephone. It did have a label on it. 1898.
Yeah, what's particularly good at this, it says Beeston, Nottingham somewhere on it, doesn't it? It's round there. It says, it won't focus now. You have to take my word for it, but it's round the edge of that. It says Beeston. Something limited, it'll be Ericsson Limited. Beeston Knots.
You got the winder then to go in it.
Have you polished this one?
No, it seems
So
to be-
it's stayed shiny like that on its own?
yeah,
Maybe-
pretty good.
Maybe it's gold. I think it's gold. It's heavy.
Pretty good. They've built to last in those days.
Yeah.
And there's your free.
You have to go to the chemist and get your accumulator charged to
There's your
run it.
Your,
And then these are the ones that are possibly going back to join the collection. Now, what what we were saying earlier about these two brass candlesticks, we decided were interesting, didn't we? Because in when was it 77-ish,
1976.
76 was it?
Yeah, they made
When they made these conversation pieces, weren't they?
Commemoration phones of the.
Yeah. They were made by these conversation pieces.
I think he was reproduction more than the.
You know, the story that I've always been told is that they used some original parts,
That's what I was told.
and I reckon this is one of them.
That was
This. And if you look sort of
what's it fall off there?
on there, you can't really see it, but on the top there in the middle of the screen is a number.
I think it was on the other one, wasn't it?
No, it's on this one, I think.
Oh.
No, it's on the other one, yeah. This one's not got a number on the top there, on the top of the stem. This has not got a number on, not got a code, a date and a manufacturer code. So we think this is one that was made in 1976 or whatever, because generally, as far as I'm aware, the bases and the main part of the stem were not normally brass. The phones originally were completely black, but that kind of fitting at the top was brass, but blackened, and the handset was brass, but blackened. It had a rubbery stuff on it originally, but the stems on them were not originally brass.
There's some more candlesticks, yeah. That's American ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now that's an American one. Now that's got this little thing under here as well.
Yeah.
Right. So what's weird now is this other conversation pieces one, at least what we thought was a conversation pieces one, but now I'm not so sure, is different. Because if you look at the base on that one, it's different to the base on that one. The dial on that one is strange. But when you think, oh, that's an American one, that one has got the little number on the top there. I don't know if you can see that. But it has got it, that one. Which tells me that bit's British. So what is going on there?
Send them abroad, and they send anything.
I have no idea. But
There's some more bells.
we'll have to do some research.
Some bells have never been opened in the box.
Magneto bells.
60.
Crikey.
They've never been opened.
Crikey. Quantity 2.
2 in there.
Does that mean 2 bells or two bells set?
2 bells in there.
2 bells on one set. 2 gongs on one set.
4 gongs in total.
4 gongs,
Yeah,
2 actual
bells.
bells.
And oh god, never stopped in its place. Look at that, another American one.
What's he got
Still in the
there?
box. This would
What's
be,
that? That looks like a war phone.
No, it's a desk phone.
It's a desk phone, is it?
Yes.
With the handset put on the other way around.
Yeah.
Like I do to store them because they take less space up that way.
Just gone into that one.
But we're also saying we don't know much about that payphone, weren't we?
Yeah.
Because that's just a very...
All I know, it came out of an airport in America. It's got the sticker on it for the taxi service.
Yo, that little round sticker says something about, is it Iowa or Illinois on it? And if I can zoom in on that, and if it'll focus, it says IL and a number. Well, IL is Illinois, I believe. So, what airports are in Illinois is the question.
So it must have been on an airport for the sticker to be put on it.
Yeah, must have been used, that, hasn't it? Yeah.
Being used, right?
Right.
There's a button there. When you can...
Yeah, well, you put your money in the top slot, don't you?
Well, I don't know what the button is.
Put your money in there, and I'm guessing that's a reject coin button, and then if you got a reject coin, it comes out there. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, you've seen this one before. It's a bloody old one, isn't it?
That's an American one, isn't it?
That's an American. That came from Texas.
Yeah.
See the open end terminals?
That they always remind me of Lowell and Hardy.
Oh, they're probably at the age.
You know, when Lowell and Hardy get on the phone and they're tapping the switch up and going, operator, get me the police station.
We go back there. We've got some more phones as well. We've got some more phones to come.
Yeah, we've got. That's American, isn't it?
That's an American one. That
One in the middle there.
That's the secretary phone. Put your calls through.
Yeah, part of the
And those two are wind up
part of the
ones.
house exchange.
You got your junction boxes and all of them.
Yeah, the junction boxes are still on there, aren't they? And that
Keep you
we'll couple them together there.
Yeah, put a battery if you've got a. I can give you a clip if you want to go on a battery.
I'll figure out a way of doing it, because I think there's a way of doing it to make a box to put the battery in, and then just wire the 2 phones to the box.
Oh.
That's what I think. That's interesting. That's why you've got a lot of interesting things inside. This lamp is interesting, isn't it? This is a what's it lamp, isn't it?
Oh, a lamp.
Yeah.
I think what I didn't want to make holes.
It's not an oil lamp though, is it? It's
no. I put a reproduction cord on it.
yeah.
And I put the cable underneath, not to make holes in, not to damage it. And I've just put an LED in there, 12 volts. It's a 12-volt adapter.
Yeah. But isn't that a... Oh, come on. What did they call them?
I think the oil went in by here.
Did it take oil or did it take...
Oil.
No, I'm not sure it was. I think it was a carbide.
Oh,
Carbide,
could have been.
which was. So I think you put your carbide in somewhere, then you drip water on your carbide, and that makes a gas that goes into the lamp. Because the carbides are solid, and you drip water on it. You drip water on it, it becomes a gas that is flammable. That goes into your lamp, and that causes your
I didn't make
light.
any holes in this.
But
I
you
would
can't
check.
put them. You can't put them out
I
again.
didn't want to damage it. So I just a cable underneath through the holes there.
Yeah, that's clever how you've done that.
Yeah,
Because you've
just
not
to
actually
make
drilled it
And
at
it's
all,
only-
have you?
It's only a 12-volt
Yeah.
adapter on it.
Yeah,
It's not true because there's no earth on it, so I've just used like 12 volts.
yeah. But it is clever that.
No,
It is clever. And somebody's going to mention it.
Yeah.
The elephant in the room, literally the elephant in the room is that,
Oh.
isn't it?
Or the,
Which is not what it seems.
the jukebox, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's one that's come out of a club somewhere. It's been here for years and years.
yeah,
It's been here for a long, long time. It doesn't actually, the lights work on it, but it's stopped playing now. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
but it's not actually a record playing Wurlitzer, is it? That
It's CDs it takes.
CD. It's a late one. It takes CDs.
Yeah, it's just a CD one from that one. But,
Just looks older than it is. But yeah,
do you look at those insulators?
Fantastic.
outside, or-
yeah. Go on. Yeah, we'll go and have a wander. Walk this way.
It's getting cold, isn't it?
Fail now because we're going the route.
Live stream with the insulator. Oh.
Yeah.
That one. The other one there, anyway. Come down.
Yeah, it's really good that. Yeah, got then one on its own on the corner of the. I could do with a log cabin. Yes, I could do one of these in the garden.
You don't seem to have time to sit in it now. That's the only thing. You never really get that
Yeah.
moment. It's getting cold now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the sun's going down. But you got a lot of palm trees. 'Cause it's cold. You've got a hell of a lot of palm trees.
Oh,
Got another one there.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That. Well, I think we'll probably call it a day at that.
You've got a lot of phones to take back with you now, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got some more work to do now, and some polishing and getting going and that. Although I think probably most of those will actually go anyway, won't they? So I think we'll be all right. I think they'll operate without too much trouble.
I think someone would be alright. There's only minor problems with one, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah. So we'll call it a day on the stream, I think, unless anybody's got any more questions or anything. Don't know if the chat has stuck actually.
oh,
It might have got stuck. It does sometimes. But thanks very much, Andrew, for hosting us once again. I've got to hightail it back to Derbyshire now. We're off for the next few weeks. Remember, we will be back the last Sunday in March. Okay, so that's a date for your diary. The last Sunday in March is when we're back with another live show. But watch out for there might be some other stuff appearing between now and then. Yeah. Thanks very much, and we will see you again. Say bye-bye.
your collection back.
Yeah, collection back. All right, bye everybody. Ta-da.